Here is how you create a budget with your income and your costs in Excel in just a couple of minutes. Before we start, I just want to show you, if you have a Microsoft 365 license and the latest version of Excel, you can find templates. If you go to File up here in the left corner, New, and here you can write budget and get different templates on different households' monthly budget. So if you don't want to create one from scratch, you can use one of these templates, and they're actually quite good. I've tested a couple of them. But in this video, I'll show you how you can create one from scratch. And the budget is very basic. You have your income and you have your costs. So what we need to do is to get all the categories that you want to have for your income and your costs. And then I usually on the top make a summarize of the income and the costs. So first we start with the summarize. We write our months. So January, we can use the abbreviation, and then we can fill it for all our months. And then here we can write dollar in and then dollar out. So dollar in will be all our incomes, and then dollar out will be our expenses. And then here we will have our sum function that sums the in and out. And we drag this one as well. And now we need to create all our income. Let's call it income. So we probably have a salary, and then perhaps you have interest or something from stocks. Let's call it other, and then total income. I can just make the B column bigger by clicking between the B and C column. So now we have our incomes and we have our total income, which will be a sum function of the salary and other income. And here you can of course make more different income categories. And then we have our expenses. This can, for example, be housing, entertainment, transportation, loan, insurance, taxes, food. What else can you have? Pets, for example. And you come up with all the different categories that you want for your budget. And once you're done, you create a total expenses and then sum all the categories for January and do it for all months here. And then you widen the B column, and then you go up to your summary up here in the top. So dollar in will be an equal sign to our total income, and our dollar out will be a reference to our total expenses down here. And then we copy these cells for all our months. And maybe you want to copy the months up here for our income and our expenses. And now it's ready for you to fill in all the different incomes and expenses that you have. Let's write, for example, 1,500 and 100 for other. And this will be the same in our budget for each month. And the housing, let's make it minus 100, minus 200, minus 300, minus 50, minus 20, minus 30, minus 50, minus 100. And then it will be the same for all months. So now you have your income of 1,600 each month and your expenses of 850, which will make you a saving of 750 each month. And before we're ready, let's make some formatting, should we? I would start with selecting all these cells. Let's click here between the A and 1. Go to the Home tab in the ribbon, and here in the Format section, I change from General, and I go down to the bottom to More Number Formats. Choose Number, and I want to use this 1000 separator, but I don't want any decimal places. I don't like the grid lines, so to remove them, I go to the View tab in the ribbon and select View Grid Lines to make them disappear. And then change the colors. Perhaps the headings should be one color. And if you go to the Home tab and press Format Painter, you will copy the format of these cells and you can place them here and here. And you can select one cell press on Format Painter, and then select multiple cells to also give them that format, and do that for all the different cells. And maybe for the other cells you want to have the total in black and white, and we copy it, and already it looks much better. That took a couple of seconds to do. That's how you create your own budget in Excel. Either use a pre-made template from Microsoft, thank you Microsoft, or you do it like I did here. I hope you liked it, and if you have any questions at all, just write them in the comment section and I will try to answer you as quickly as possible. Thank you.